Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Are we live, Pat?
We are live.
You're listening to another episode of the Loucast Live. I'm the Sean McCaw.
It's STL Roper.
And it's producer Pat on the call, on the mic, every day, all day, baby.
Today is Wednesday, May
8th.
8th. 8th.
Yes.
I've been off of my days this week, you guys, for real.
You've been off a little this week, huh?
Yesterday was
Yeah.
Pat Maroon Day.
But today's hump day. Pat Maroon Day, what does that mean?
That was May 7th, Game 7 against the Stars.
On May 7th, he scored the double overtime goal?
Number 7.
I didn't realize that.
Game 7.
Game 7, number 7, on the 7th. Anyhow, put up Pat Maroon back on. We had him going. Boston and Florida are playing game 2.
Yes.
Boston's
Pat
up
Maroon.
1-0 in the series.
Who has an assist in the series, actually?
Pat Maroon?
Yeah. I think it was Game 1. Or it was Game 7. It might have been Game 7.
Interesting. But anyhow, we both got city gear on, right?
Yes,
Get right
big
into the
city
city news.
day. Big rumors day.
Marco Royce.
To St. Louis City. Preliminary talks. Only.
Oh, okay. So who is reporting this?
Everyone.
Everyone.
Dude.
Yeah.
The
Credible-
MLS.
Credible
ESPN.
sources.
ESPN, Manuel Veth, Fabrizio Romano. There's plenty of sources. I guess you're clueless.
No. I'm not I'm just curiously asking. I'm only asking. That is what I was
Well,
asking.
You're
Are-
clueless.
Yeah.
Clueless.
just wanted to throw that in there.
And how is he linked to St. Louis? Because he played with Berkey?
He played with Roman Berkey. They're best friends from off the field. And they played at Dortmund together, who's playing in the Champions League final.
And you had a pretty good idea for a tweet, right?
Yes. Yes, I had a guy. Well, there's a guy that tweeted today.
Oh, you're going to have to get the pictures, though.
I sent. Oh, yes.
Oh, you sent me the pictures already?
Yeah.
Go to my messages, then. Go down there. You can read my messages. I don't care. I don't hide anything. I'm an open book. Anyhow, he's working on this tweet. St. Louis City. I'll tell you my city tidbit. I saw him practicing the other day.
Oh, you did. How'd they
did.
look?
Well, you can't really watch them because, you can watch. So I was riding my bike through downtown. I was coming back from the Arch, going through Midtown, and then I remembered they opened up some new bike trail over by City Park, and I wanted to check it out. So I kept going down that way. I crossed Market over to their practice facility, and I saw the first team doing some drills. And you can't really see them because they have it the fence covered up with a black mesh tarp thingy. So you can't really see faces, but I kind of saw them working through a drill. And that was my city news.
Awesome. So you can't really see them. That's kind of annoying.
On certain spots you can. I was only standing right off the bike trail.
Okay.
But I think there are better spots where you can watch them practice.
Rope, you got the tweet ready? Almost.
He's got it. Read it to us though. What is it gonna say?
These Germans seemed to enjoy STL and
Do
its
pretty well for.
screenshots.
Make sure you say something these Germans did pretty well for themselves and seemed to enjoy STL. These Germans did pretty well for themselves and seemed to enjoy STL.
Okay.
And it's Ebenezer Anheuser and Adolphus Busch.
famous St. Louisans, German immigrants born in Germany.
Sons of the City.
Yeah, honestly, they were founders. Of this
Like
city.
and retweet. Let's make this tweet go viral. Loucast to the top.
To the top, baby. So we got Chicago
else we got?
Fire this weekend.
St. Louis versus Chicago. Our biggest rival.
Yeah,
Eh.
that is also bring out a lot of hate this week. It's a hate week. It's rivalry week.
We don't have
We have
Chicago's in the
Chicago is-
Eastern Conference, aren't they?
Made it an official. Okay, so I know they're in Eastern Conference. MLS has made it known that every year they're gonna schedule us as the Eastern Western once a year.
Really?
Yes,
Okay.
that is just because of our rivalry.
We look good.
Yeah, we look great. We look great.
Should I add emojis?
No emojis.
No emojis. All right, read it.
The East Germans did pretty well for themselves and seemed to enjoy SEL.
There you go.
Did you just put their
Oh,
Wikipedia pages?
Fuck, hold on.
Did you just put their Wikipedia
You're not even-
pages?
hold on, you're not.
What?
We didn't even, we didn't even like retweet the guy. We need to find.
Oh, you're trying.
Oh,
Yeah,
we
'cause
replied to
more,
it.
There's more context to this.
What was the original tweet?
There was a fucking guy on Twitter who
Oh,
had
he
the
said,
audacity-
imagine going from living in Europe to St. Louis or Germany from St. Louis,
No,
and these
Germany
Germans
to
did.
like Missouri.
Yeah,
Yeah. A lot of people don't think Missouri even exists.
that is more specific. Yeah,
Which
that's
is
why it's a good
sad.
tweet.
Glad I didn't just
But this is
tweet
why we
that.
have podcasts about Missouri, because we do exist, damn it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 'cause
Hey,
I already-
buddy.
I already
Hey,
replied.
buddy.
We're
I
here.
already
We're here.
replied
Oh,
to him.
I was watching videos.
You need that
today.
one on the
Tell
Oh,
me-
soundboard,
yeah.
dude.
Tell me if this makes you laugh.
This one didn't make me laugh that much. I don't understand it. It's a picture of Megamind.
Yeah, he's like,
Is that like a meme or something, or he's
Yeah,
just sad, or
Are you just out of the meme world like I am?
I guess are people using that meme? Or you know what meme went around last week, and I had
Oh,
no
jeez,
fucking
here we
clue
go.
what it was, and it's over now. But it was the meme where it was like, if you want to know what X, Y, and Z is, look between these letters on your keyboard.
well, I need you to.
What the fuck? I
You know what?
Oh yeah, that was
Dude,
the
what does
dumbest-
that mean? I didn't
wanted
understand
to
it.
Not. It was supposed to be like you're supposed to like go to the keyboard and see like the letter I or like it's you or like
Oh, the joke was always I or you.
basically you're supposed to.
That's
memorize-
stupid.
I know. I
We were
know.
late.
That is a meme.
We were-
I hated.
I was late
just-
on that one.
I don't even want to.
That lasted like how much? Like 2 or 3 days.
Yeah. I'm glad
that one was quick.
I never fucked with that one.
I
never
Didn't
liked
understand it, and no one explained it to me until
No,
now.
it
So
was
thank
the
you,
Dumbest.
thank you.
No, that was like, what's the generation below Gen Z? That was something that they did. Gen Alpha, Gen Alpha. or
Yeah, Gen
something?
Alphas.
That was a Gen Alpha.
Why do they get to be called Gen Alpha? That's cool as fuck.
Well,
And what are we? We're Gen.
you're Gen Z.
Yeah,
And what are you? You're only like.
I'm an outside millennial, early Gen Z.
Shut the hell up. You're one or the other.
he's Gen Z.
You're only like
He's
2 years
he's
older
a
than
Gen
us.
Z.
You're Gen Z.
Gen Z begins in '96. You were born in '96, right?
Well, millennials
Yeah.
end in '96.
No, well, it started in '96. Gen Z.
That's
Gen Z.
up to interpretation.
Nope. You can look it up. Look
I
it up.
will look it up.
Yep, I'm proving you wrong right here on YouTube Live.
All right, check it. Check facts.
Pat is a Gen Z. Confirmed.
This thing is bothering me.
Gen Z starts 1997.
What?
Told you.
No way.
It depends on what source you look at. That number is gonna
I
fluctuate.
literally just type in
Uh,
Gen
go
Z
to our
starts.
source.
That number is gonna fluctuate.
Google.
dude.
Go to our source.
Keep reading them.
Yep, keep reading them. You're wrong.
Anyhow, what other sports we got going on? Battlehawks game. I took my girlfriend to the Battlehawks games last weekend. Her second one.
Wait, I need you to for the tweet. I need you to pull up the.
Oh, you didn't finish it?
No, I had to look at.
Oh. And then you got sidetracked with Megamind. immediately.
Megamind.
No,
Ah.
because this is my reply to the guy already.
Oh, that's what you replied to him.
on my account already.
So you were gonna quote tweet the Megamind thing?
No. I'm
Oh.
just.
We were just all over the place.
I had to find the.
Hold your
guy's
mic,
account.
dude.
Had to find the guy's account.
There we go.
Well, I'm holding like two.
He's got 2 phones. He's Kevin Gates.
Okay, so City got Chicago Fire. We'll circle all the way back. We got Chicago Fire rivalry week. Even though it is in Kansas City, it's our second biggest rival that we've had recent rivalry
Pat, do you have the
history with.
Eastern Conference MLS standings pulled up in front of you?
I can in just a second.
Can you tell us where the Chicago Fire are at compared to our St. Louis City?
I will look up the
See what kind of a
standings right
matchup
now.
it's going to be?
You type it out. You had it out.
All right, the Eastern Conference, Chicago is third from last.
Chicago What?
Chicago Fire is third from last.
Yeah, I know. They are sucking too coming into this
So we might be.
matchup.
We probably should be favored then 'cause we're at home, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So guess the line, boys. What do you think City's gonna be?
2-1 win.
2-1. No, what do you think the odds are on the?
It's
The
probably
match, though.
like City's minus 200.
That much?
Or
Really?
maybe minus 150.
You could be right. I don't know. We're at home, and the other team
Yeah,
is pretty
I'd say
bad. It looks
minus
like.
150 to 200. Do we have any YouTube comments yet? Or anything?
No. Oh, we have one comment. I will read it just now. Hold on. Gotta pull it up.
That much?
Uh,
Maybe
Black
minus-
Pacino watching. What up,
Could be right.
fellas?
We're at
Black
home, and the other
Pacino's
team-
watching.
pretty
What
bad,
up?
it looks like.
150 to 200. Do we have any YouTube comments?
Sorry.
How does that happen when
Well, when I
you
pull
watch
up,
it on YouTube?
when
on
I
your
watch
phone?
it on my phone, it comes up. So, but Black Pacino's watching. What up, Black Pacino?
Who
Black
is that?
Pacino.
That is my friend from the other podcast that I do.
Yo.
Oh, what up?
You can call into my phone, Mr. Black Pacino, and add any STL sports knowledge that you would like as well. Oh, what else we got to talk about, boys?
St. Louis City. This Marco Royce, if he joins, that's gonna be so huge for our midfield because Leuven has already said that he doesn't want to be the 10, and that means that Royce could fit so easily into as the 10.
Yep.
Can you imagine a midfield with Dunkin' Donuts, Durkin, Leuven, and then having Royce up top, and then you have Tuchert and Klaus, and then the back line 4, and
That'd be
and you-
nuts.
And you have Celio Pompeu.
We
They're
could win a
4-3-3.
title.
I know. Did you tweet it?
But
Shaw, what do you think?
I tweeted it, yeah.
No. What do you think
But
of
like,
the potential of Royce?
he's an older player, and Lutz doesn't typically go for older players, but I mean, he's a good player,
It'll bring the tickets in.
and he
that
plays
we
what?
already
He
do.
plays
That-
central midfield. Roper
yeah,
plays central midfield.
he's a cam.
All right, I'm gonna.
so he would
transfer
play
Sharp.
with Leuven, or he would be replacing.
No,
Leuven?
he would be replacing Leuven so Leuven can move more back.
Oh, so they'd play.
He
together
doesn't.
still?
Leuven. Roper just said that Leuven doesn't like to play the front center
Yeah,
mid.
he-
More of a
like playing-
defender.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he feels more comfortable playing from the back.
Okay.
If that makes sense.
yeah, which would be awesome. And then Azil's out of the lineup.
He's gonna get sold probably.
Or
What do you think?
sub him on for the 70th minute for Marco Royce.
Off the bench.
Nice.
But Elvie was making a good point earlier. He was talking in the group chat, like
Improve our
for your
I mean,
team
yeah,
to
but like
sustain
this is like
success, you need to have an academy. Like it's the players we grow,
Which we
from
do have.
here in St. Louis.
we do have an academy already. I'm just saying this helps us short term.
Yeah.
Just part of
City,
the
City
plan.
right now, like we have the fans in it.
Listen,
Like we
listen.
wanna go for it.
Here's what I'm saying. Lutz had said that he wanted to build the spine, right?
Correct.
Berkey was the number 1 signing in the back, right? Big European signing. Now you get one for the
We
midfield.
got Joakim Nilsson.
And and you have Joakim Nilsson, and then we have João Klaus up top. Those are like the
We need one
completes like
midfielder.
I mean
It's supposed to be
Leuven's
Leuven,
already-
but
yeah, I mean, but obviously the guy he's not himself this year yet. I'm
Yeah.
all praying for Leuven.
Not
Love
himself.
Leuven.
Not himself.
Favorite athlete of all time. He's wearing a Cardinals jersey today. There was a funny video the social team put out. It was like, what would you
all the
descri-
weather.
Yeah, describe the weather. He's always sporting like he'd be a Loucast member. Sport.
We'd love to have you on the show,
Love
Edward.
Yeah, for real.
But you said the C word, so we're gonna just dive straight into that.
Oh, we're diving into
Um,
that C word.
C word.
You guaranteed almost a sweep this last weekend. I did not go as far to guarantee a sweep against the White Sox, but the Cardinals managed to lose the series still, lost 2 out of 3.
Oh,
We're talking
Incredibly
about the C word that are
incredibly
C words.
disappointing, you guys. Like, I think all of my preseason baseball hype and excitement has gone out the window. Like I had someone offer me tickets. Like granted, they didn't even play today. It was raining. I had someone offer me free sweet tickets, all you can eat and drink, to a Cardinals game on a Wednesday, and I was like, no, don't even want to.
Wow. And you are one of the biggest Cardinal fans that we know.
Dude, I'm a season ticket holder.
Right.
Budweiser Terrace member.
And you said no to sweet tickets.
But you know what? I'm still gonna go on the weekends when they come in town and get the giveaways and catch a ball because I love going to the park.
Here's a question I have for that. So it's like a day like today, that like say they had to prepare food thinking there was gonna be a game today, right?
Mm-hmm.
For sweets and stuff. What happens to all that food today?
Oh, they ate it. I had another friend who he went to the game.
They were
And-
able to like enter the stadium today. Even
Oh
like,
yeah, they didn't cancel
really I
because they
know.
didn't cancel the game beforehand. They just delayed
Oh.
it, and then they waited all the way till 3 o'clock till say it's canceled. So he sat in there. It was Christian. He sat in there from noon until 3.
Oh no, I totally thought that they like closed the stadium. Oh, my bad. That's awesome.
Well, they might not let other people. Maybe he was in already, but I don't know.
Oh, that's dope.
There you
Oh,
go.
You probably can't buy concessions though when you're in there. But anyhow, that kind of goes into my point. Like, I'm not going to all these games in a row and giving them my hard-earned money, 10, 15, 20,
Yeah, it's
$30 for
ridiculous.
beer when they fucking suck.
It's
Because like I'm tired of DeWitt and the owners and Mozeliak. Like they're all
Okay.
puppets, and
Okay.
the Cardinal ways was lost.
I have a question, and it's like a big-headed question. What's the answer here? Like,
Answer
what do
is
they do?
cleaning house. You need to get these scumbags out of position and power. And I'm talking about DeWitt. Like, the dude is a muppet. Oh my god.
You
We
mean
have
like
no
Mo?
pitchers, dude. I saw a hype video for Paul Skeens coming up. He's debuting against the Cubs
But
this
pitching
weekend
isn't even our
versus the
problem this
Pirates.
year. Like our bullpen's
I mean,
great.
you are right. Our bullpen is pretty good. We have no ace. We have no ace pitcher.
Sonny Gray's an ace.
Sonny Gray has been pretty good. You got me on that one.
It's just our offense, dude. Our offense is inept.
It's Goldie and Arenado. They
Goldie
keep
looked like
striking
a
out, popping up.
lost stray dog last night.
Yeah, me and Roper were watching at Hot Shots, and
Oh my
bases
God.
loaded, 2
We
outs.
were jeering.
He goes 0 for 3. No, he sees 3 pitches, all
We
3
all
strikes.
saw it, dude. There was one out, bases loaded. And I don't know if you watched. Did you watch last night?
Not watching it.
Oh, he
Dude.
did not want to watch
Oh
it.
my god, bro. No, listen. I'm like telling you, like it was bottom of the 7th. It was one out, bases loaded, with Arenado, and then Goldie up. You'd be confident with those guys up, right? No, the whole time when they were up to bat, we were all just laughing at them every pitch. Not even kidding.
There
the
was
entire
bases
bar.
loaded with one out.
Yes, we were
1
laughing.
out and then 2 outs.
We were laughing at them the entire at bat. Goldie, I will show you. I don't know if you've seen the video of the Goldie at bat of what he swings at. Wait, you haven't seen it? Oh my god, this guy doesn't know.
Dude, I know they're bad. I don't have to watch anymore.
Oh, you
but
need
like
to
you
see
can
this.
show me. I mean, I'll agree with it, but
It's
Oh,
bad.
Dude,
I had
no.
Cardinals -1.
don't
If you
think
took my
you
betting
know.
advice last
He
week,
doesn't
you would have hit
know.
on Friday. Cardinals -1.5.
Yeah, so he saw 3 Goldie saw 3 pitches and swung at all 3 of them.
You pulling it up?
I'm going to, yeah, the Goldie.
It was crazy, dude.
Oh, bro, I'm just like telling you.
They got hits on Friday night though. My bets on Friday night was Mason Wynn, Newt Bar, and oh shit, Donovan to get hits.
Oh,
And,
And-
they all struck out, all popped, none of them got hits. But then Sunday they all got hits, and then my -1.5 didn't hit on that day.
so they also last night's game they started 3-0. They started up 3-0 as
Yeah.
well. So another tidbit there. So we suck.
Yeah, and Wilson Contreras got his hand blown off last night
Oh, that
by
too.
JD Martinez.
Oh yeah, that's another thing. We're just idiots. We're stupid. Like no one knows how to play baseball.
So you guys are saying like fire everybody. Like when is the time? Like
The time should have been
Oh,
long,
it should
a
have
long
been
time ago.
yesterday.
The time was a long time ago.
Every game we lose, it's closer. I hope.
embarrassing. It's not the Cardinal way anymore. We're gonna be like the Reds in 5 years. Like 5,000 people show up to games and shit.
So just tear it all down and then restart.
People in charge. We just need new managers and new owners. No, not well. Ideally, new owners, but that's probably not gonna happen.
No.
It's gonna be hard to find because they just keep tweeting about Contreras. Oh, here.
All right, he's watching.
That was the third pitch.
Oh. Maybe not sure.
It was really far outside.
Oh yeah, no. You should have
Yeah.
seen the first pitch. It was even further.
Maybe his eyesight is bad. What if he took a pitch or something to the head?
Maybe. Should we switch gears and move over to a little more exciting news and off-season news about the Blues? They hired someone yesterday.
They didn't hire anyone. They just gave our interim coach a different title.
Head coach.
That
They
was
hired Drew Bannister as
coach.
the new head coach. How do we feel?
Eh,
Is that how we feel? Rope?
I mean, it's pretty complacent. They're not trying to.
Yeah,
Oh.
it's cheap. It's the cheapest option.
Oh,
You
we
call.
have a caller.
Okay, turn it down a little bit. Turn it down a little bit.
All right. What up, Antonio? You're on the Loucast.
What's going on, fellas? What's going on?
What's
yes,
up?
it is the Don. Yes, it is the Don. The good boy gone bad, Mike Corleone. What's going on?
What's going on,
up?
man? How
What's going on?
so we're talking Blues hockey a little bit. How do you
Aw,
feel
damn.
about? Why? What do you want to talk about?
Well, I try to get you guys before you move on to Blues hockey, and you guys were just saying that fire everybody, correct?
Correct.
Is my thing is before you guys fire anybody, is there anyone on the goddamn squad worth saving and building off of? Like for real, come on. Let the Don know he's not a baseball guy, so I turn to you, fellas.
I mean, we're not saying fire all the players. We're saying fire all the coaches.
Like the hitting coach is ridiculous. The head coach is a puppet, and the GM's the puppet master. And then
Yeah, we want them gone. If we wanted to keep
front office.
players, I mean, it's our young core. It's Jordan Walker. It's Mason Wynn. Ivan Herrera.
Yeah, Jordan Walker's down in AAA right now. He's our future.
Okay. Is
Yeah.
there anyone? Is there okay? Is there Is there? We can build our coaching staff back up. Like you said, all right, we fire everybody. Let's build it back up. What manager would you want coming in that we probably can afford right now?
Tito, give me Tito. Immediately.
Okay.
Tito. Who is
He
Tito?
used to coach the Red
Cleveland
Sox.
Guardians and Red Sox. Terry Francona.
He's a player's
He
guy.
is.
And you know who we need?
Okay.
A hitting
I got
coach?
you.
We need Jimmy Edmonds out of the booth and back in the dugout.
Yeah, that would be two birds
Jimmy
with one
Edmonds.
stone. Jimmy Ballgame, Jimmy Edmonds, former center
Mhm.
fielder. Get him out of the booth, which he sucks at, and get him into
The
the hitting
dugout.
coach position.
Yep.
That's something he actually excels in.
Mhm.
And then we're actually going to succeed. And then we don't have to listen to him talking about who texts him every 5 minutes.
So you want to bring Jimmy E.
Yep, Jimmy
Jimmy
Edmonds.
E. As the hitting coach.
Yeah, and like outfielder coach, honestly. Help out with center fielders. Diving, I don't know.
Okay.
All right.
And no, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say we're gonna. Any other questions, Mr. Black Pacino?
For baseball wise, no. So I was calling in when you were talking about the Blues, so I didn't get the question or your synopsis of the Blues. So what it was that, and so I can, I guess, give a valid question.
Okay, so we are talking about the hire of Drew Bannister and how we feel
Okay.
about that.
Okay, so I'm glad you said it because I saw that yesterday, and I wanted to wait till Monday on the podcast. But ain't nothing wrong talking about this on the Loucast with the fellas. It's not bad to talk to you guys about that. So with that said, would St. Louis be getting the best of Craig Berube 2.0 or what?
He's a
Oh.
players coach. He had success at the AHL level. So like he's gonna help the younger guys. He also like didn't hold back with telling his mind by switching up the lines.
Or sitting someone
He's
too.
he's pretty tactical too, and Drew Bannister is a more X's and O's type of coach. I feel like compared to Craig Berube.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah, that's true.
Craig Berube is more. He's more of a fighter when he was playing. He's
Yeah.
more of a spirit type of guy.
Okay, so he's more Bannister is more analytical and
Yeah.
Berube is more fire and brimstone.
I would say.
Yep.
Okay. And with that said, where are the Blues picking in the draft, and if we know that, who are we getting? Who's a prospect that
I
Mm,
hope
may
it's
come in?
I hope it's a defenseman.
that's a good question because
We are picking 16th.
we are picking 16th, but the NHL draft compared to the NFL draft, NHL fans don't really know these players that we're drafting as well as NFL fans would know those players. Because fans are watching more college football, and I wouldn't say as many NHL fans watch Canadian junior hockey,
Correct.
correct?
Right.
Okay.
But we're gonna have to do some draft research, that's for sure, because we'll have a
Because
decent
there's,
pick.
there's a chance that we can get some like European guys too, like international players or Russians.
Yeah, we haven't really done a deep analysis into the draft yet. So that might be
Okay.
actually next episode because the draft is not until
July, right?
Yeah,
July.
we have a while.
So we got a little bit before we do our draft what we want.
Well, we found out that we're 16th. We're right.
But I
in the
agree
middle
with
of
you.
the
We
pack.
should get a defenseman.
Yeah,
we need more
we need to
defensemen.
load up the defenseman core younger.
Which I agree. I'm not gonna lie, which I do agree. But I thought we could try to maybe address that in free agency
Mm-hmm.
or the off-season free agency. Excuse me. Is there
Yes.
anybody we could get, or some guys we can bring back?
Who's
So
a free
here's a
agent?
guy, Mitch Marner. What if we got Mitch Marner?
I don't want another drama
they're gonna
queen.
want
want
a
Mitch Marner.
boatload
All right, I
for
just wanted
him.
to throw that name out there. Just test
I
the
wouldn't
waters.
mind it for a regular season, but not a playoff.
That's like gonna be the Mitch Marner is probably gonna be the high top guy hitting free agency.
Well, he's
free
not a free
agent.
agent.
I thought he is.
No,
No.
they're not trading him because they want him out of there that bad.
Yeah. He's only got one more year off his deal.
Oh, he's still not.
Yeah, he's still
Yeah,
not
they
a free
wouldn't
agent.
let him get to free agency, dude.
No,
They wouldn't let him get the UFA like that.
But there
Yeah.
is a few defensemen, I believe, that could be on our radar. But I would have to kind of look. I think there is.
Is there anyone that you guys would like to bring back, like former Blues that we let go, 3-4 years ago? Like, damn, we should never did that. We pulled the trigger too damn early, and all right, cool. He's available. We can probably bring this person back.
Maybe Nico McCullough. Nico McCullough was a solid guy. He played
Nicola?
for us. And where is he at now, Pat? With the Rangers? Or
He's with Florida.
Florida? I don't know what his contract stitch is like, but he was a solid guy.
TJ Brody could be one.
Joel Edmondson might be a rental.
Yeah.
Last year, he played with the Maple Leafs this last year. Wouldn't mind bringing him back on the third pair.
How do you guys feel about Vince Dunn from Seattle? We had him.
I
We let
miss
him go.
Vince Dunn, yeah.
I'm a Vince Dunn
No, but-
fan.
Yeah,
Like I kind of watched him a little bit. Like, damn, we pulled the trick on him too damn early. Like, let him go.
well, no, they
Goes to Seattle and goes to Seattle and fucks it up. I mean, he's killing it.
Seattle found a loophole in the draft process for an expansion team. They stole a player from us because what they did was they picked our player. They picked Dunn from our team from the expansion draft, and then just 2 days later they signed Schwartz when it hit the open market. They could have signed Schwartz the day beforehand on June 30th, and that would have counted as their pick from our team. But they instead waited an extra day, and then they got him. So I don't think they should have been allowed to do that.
We can get some defensemen I've been looking up at capfriendly.com. Which we like that website. It's a great NHL website for free agents and stuff. Some names that pop out. John Kleinberg would be a good one, I think. He's a little older. He's on 31.
Oh, Florida.
Oh, let's go.
Florida scored. Uh, Philip Hornick, if you're on the younger side, he's 26.
Oh.
Okay.
He plays for Vancouver. He's very good. Shane Gossespear, maybe from Detroit. But I mean, there's a few like Jake Muzzin. He wouldn't be bad either. He's on Toronto. But like, there's a lot of them are like 29, 20, like 30-year-olds this year for
Which is
defensemen.
what we need, honestly.
I think we do need like another veteran, like fourth line or third line defenseman.
Can we talk about the
Okay.
celly in this game though that just happened? That was a really good celly.
I
Oh,
He came
Well-
in with his stick and he was like,
oh, nice! The fist bump, the arrow fist bump.
kind of like the arrow fist bump.
Yeah.
Like
So
Archer.
So Black Pacino, as you can probably hear, we are watching the Florida Panthers Bruins game as well while we're talking.
And who are you guys going for? I know the answers, but I'm still going to ask it.
Well, it's kind of tough because I think we're kind of rooting for Florida, but then we're also rooting for the New York versus Boston double NBA NHL conference final
Ooh,
matchup.
that is a good question for Mr. Black Pacino. We had this last week, but if you had to choose, what was the?
So
here.
it's New York versus Boston. There's the chance that the New York Knicks could play the Boston Celtics and that the Bruins play the Rangers in the conference finals at the same time. What team are you riding with?
What city?
What city?
Oh, shit. Me being a Chicago Bull and how the Knicks were our biggest rival, I was one to say Boston, but I'm not a Boston fan. However, we got one of our St. Louis native sons there. So I will root for him to do his thing. However, I wouldn't mind seeing New York going to the chip and actually possibly winning.
Okay, so he's a New York guy like me.
Yeah.
So that's put up that, but then that's only for basketball. Hockey, oh yeah, I'm definitely going for Rangers. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not a
Well,
Boston
but you
guy
have
for
to
the
choose.
Rangers.
But you have to
No, you
choose
gotta
a
pick
city.
city.
You can't choose one or the other.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. New York. That's what I'm saying. New York.
Okay.
But
All right.
I will secretly have, guys on certain teams. Like all right, okay, he's doing Taylor doing all right, cool. Taylor's all right. He's doing his thing. At least we can't say Taylor didn't do his thing. He tried.
All right, Mr. Black Pacino, we got time for one more question for you.
All right. Well, last question is: Are we still on sports? Right? Still on sports.
Yeah,
correct?
we're always on sports, baby.
All right, then. Well, with that said, with the NHL fully ahead and everybody's moving towards the cup, who would you like to see win it this year?
I wanted the Maple Leafs to win, but if it can't go to Toronto, I want to see it go to Edmonton.
I want it to be Florida for Matthew Tkachuk and Vladimir Tarasenko.
So I heard Edmonton, I heard Florida, and what about you,
You got
OPP?
OPP, producer Pat would like to see. There's so many good teams left. I think I'm gonna see. Fuck, there's so many good. I definitely don't want to see Colorado. I definitely don't want to see Dallas win it. I don't want to see.
Good, because one of them will lose this round.
Good. I wouldn't mind Edmonton and I wouldn't mind Florida. If I had to choose between one of those two, I think I'd rather choose Florida.
So I too would like to see an Edmonton, Florida final with Florida coming on top.
All right.
Yeah, all right.
Absolutely.
All right. Well,
Yeah.
thanks for
All right.
joining the Loucast, Mr. Black
Thanks for
Pacino.
calling.
I'll,
Appreciate it.
I'll see you on Monday for What's
Thanks.
Wrong
All
with
right,
Him.
Thanks,
I appreciate you guys
Frappuccino.
having me. Hey, as always, catch the What's Wrong with Him podcast Mondays at 7 p.m. on Facebook Live and other streams later on that week. So thank you guys for having me on. And hey, y'all keep kicking ass. Y'all keep kicking ass.
All right.
Hey,
Thanks,
see
buddy.
you, Black Pacino.
One time.
Yeah, so that was Black Pacino from What's Wrong with Him podcast.
That's
All
his.
right.
That's his radio name.
That's his radio name.
Okay.
Black
Didn't-
Pacino.
I've never met him, so I didn't want to call him that.
That's fair. It's kind of tough. When I first heard it, it was tough.
Well, I didn't want to say his government name.
So talking a little bit more about the Blues and the hire, and we got picks number 16, and then we're talking about. I guess we kind of hit everything, did we, with Mr. Black Pacino, with the NHL.
Battlehawks got Birmingham Stallions.
Battlehawks. I was saying earlier when we were getting the tweet ready, I took my girlfriend to the Battlehawks game, her second one of the season, and her favorite team's the Chiefs, but I'm trying to convert that into a Battlehawks fandom. So we'll see how that goes.
Yeah, I mean, I bet championship this year will help.
If the Battlehawks are playing in it,
Absolutely.
We have another chat. Don Corleone Ancelotti watching. I always come up on top. Z from ZTB 1427.
he comes up on top.
Apparently. I don't know.
He must be referring to the.
Is this comments on YouTube?
This is comments on YouTube.
Who's
Who
he
are these people?
ZBT
bots?
bots. So Battlehawks play Birmingham Stallions this weekend.
They do, and I heard a rumor that they're gonna have the largest crowd of the season on hand at Birmingham.
Oh,
They're expecting
really?
a whopping 20,000 people.
Wow. That's a lot for Birmingham. I've been to Birmingham
I guess
quite a
so.
few times, maybe once a year. But
I just made that number up though, but I
Oh.
did see a tweet that said that we're gonna open up an extra section. That's
Really?
why I say that.
so they are undefeated, right? Birmingham
They are
is?
undefeated, and
Yes.
we only have one loss, correct?
Yeah, it was
First
that
game of the
fucking
year,
60
right?
yarder.
Yeah, that was a fluke. So we're basically undefeated too.
Um,
Game last week was kind of tight. It was definitely a trap game, like we talked about, because
Oh my god, yeah.
but I think the Battlehawks did cover the spread at the end. It was 22-6.
Yeah, 'cause they stopped them, didn't they?
I think so, yeah, they did cover the
Because
spread. I
Houston was
guess. So.
driving to like make it a game, right?
I don't know. I left a little bit early because I wanted to beat the traffic, and it was
Oh,
about to
fair
rain.
enough. Oh, fair enough. Was that a Saturday game?
It was Saturday, 2:00 game.
Was that a good tailgate? What's been like the best tailgate you think?
It was the first one we went to. That was really the only one we really tailgated because we were with
That
a group of friends that were tailgating. But for the other two games I've been to,
Yeah, I guess
I
we didn't-
parked
we didn't
at,
tailgate that.
I park at the same spot, you guys, for City games, Blues games, and Battlehawk games. The
Showdown.
same parking spot. No, that's only for Cardinal
That's
games.
for Card.
oh, sorry, I thought Cardinals were in that.
But we did do that for.
But I did do
one
that
season
for the first Battlehawk game.
There you go.
We did, yeah.
Shaw's always
Which
got the
goes-
free
I'm
parking
super-
spots.
Cardinals
I'm
game first.
superstitious about my parking spots because, like, I'm gonna keep parking there until my car gets broken into, and
There you go.
then don't fix
Don't
something
break
unless,
into Shaw's car.
don't fix something unless it literally gets broken into.
That's true.
Yeah. Pat, when did can you read those YouTube comments again? It wasn't a bot, by the way.
Don Corleone Anceletta is watching. I always come up on top. He says, hopefully on Wash Ave.
Don Carlo Ancelotti
Is
is
watching.
the Real Madrid manager, dude. That's who Don Carlo Ancelotti.
Really?
Yes. Don
He's
Carlo
watching the Loucast?
No, Pat's so dumb. He's not reading the YouTube username first. That's what I'm saying. Pat has no idea who
ZTB
Ancelotti
1427. I'll break into it and
What's his
leave some
name?
WNBA tickets behind.
I'm saying to you, the YouTuber
Don Julio Carnati, call in right now. Let's discuss
No,
your
no,
Champions
No,
League win
it's,
today.
I'm not reading the user first.
Call in to producer Pat's
Yeah.
phone. We'll talk about your next matchup versus Dortmund.
Yeah. So he also says he'll break into it and leave some WNBA tickets for you, Shaw.
Nice. Tell him I'd rather have $5 than a WNBA ticket.
There you go.
Oh my god, Pat. So you yeah. Can you read Ancelotti's name and say it correctly? Ancelotti.
And
Ancelotti.
Yes,
Okay.
that's a famous
what do you say? Said
European
cannoli.
football coach, dude. He beat your Liverpool team.
Yeah, he did.
Oh. Let's talk about who he beat today. I didn't even watch that game.
Oh my god. Yeah,
Well, I
this
looked
brings
at
me
the
to my
highlights,
Roper
the
rant.
box score. They scored 2 goals. Real Madrid scored 2 goals
Can I-
in like 4 minutes.
This
right?
goes into my Roper rant.
All right, let's hear it.
All right, my Roper rant for the week is about fucking referees.
Okay.
All right?
What have they been
New
doing,
York
dude?
Knicks in the Pacers, game 1 at the Knicks. The Knicks were getting all the ticky-tacky calls, bro.
All night?
Oh, yeah. Oh, dude. Sports gambling is
Fixed.
ruining.
Games are fixed.
Yeah,
We know
it's
this.
yeah. Fix is back. They're all the way back.
Fixed games are back.
The fixed games were all the way back for New York.
At the
dude.
Garden, yeah.
Dude, they were diving all over the place. I didn't even bet on the game, and I was just mad. I might be a Pacers fan. I was so mad.
Wow.
Just and so that was number 1.
Mhm.
And then you had that fucking frustrating Cardinals game. CB Buckner calling a strike 3 inches, outside the plate.
I was at that
Oh,
game.
that
A
was-
strike,
Which game was that?
but
Which
you
game?
left early, didn't you?
well,
Oh, that was
yeah.
Saturday
'Cause it
rain
was
game, yeah.
I'm saying-
Rain.
Yeah, because it was at
3-hour rain delay
Right.
to play 50 seconds.
yes,
Ridiculous.
And he called it immediately. Yeah, so that was number 2. Then it brings me back
Mhm.
to this Real Madrid versus Bayern Munich matchup. All right, I have some family history to Bavaria. Low-key a Bayern fan by blood. They were winning this game 1-0 in the 70th minute.
Would have advanced, right?
Madrid scores, equalize. No goal because there was a foul by Nacho. VAR overturns it. 1-0 Bayern still. Okay? Then Madrid comes back, equalizes again,
What minute was that goal? First goal that got taken away.
like 70th minute.
Okay.
Then this is like the 80th minute. They equalize and they actually get it. And it was a good goal. Didn't even get reviewed. Then they scored again in extra time. Like this is like the 89th minute additional
Wow.
time plus 9 minutes or whatever. So whatever, I don't know, whatever time it was. They scored 2-1, right?
Uh-huh.
And it got called back at first because they initially thought he was offsides. Like, but they let it go through, and then they called it back or whatever. Like, like they let the play go on,
Mhm.
right? Like it was an offsides possible play,
But
but they
the
let it.
Ref
But,
had his
but
flag
yeah,
out.
but he didn't. But they didn't call it dead. They let it play through in case
Yeah.
it because VAR
Said
F-
he was
he
onside.
was onside, so it counted as a goal, right?
Mhm.
Then it's 2-1. And this is in the dire moments. It's like the 99th minute plus 9
Yeah.
additional time. Bayern scores. But guess what? Before they scored, they called it offside. And then if he wouldn't have called it preliminary offside and let the play
Why'd he do that?
Yeah. No, they did that. And then they can't
And a
review it.
Champions League semifinal.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why would they
Madrid.
let their play go
It's
through? Why would he
fucking
not
Hala
stop
Madrid.
It?
The refs. It's not a mistake. It's not a mistake if it benefits Madrid, dude.
Holy shit, dude.
Yeah. So
Wow.
you're fucking
Don
Carlo
Julio Carnati.
Ancelotti manager, who's not the one that's commenting on the game.
So
If he is, call Pat's phone. If you know
Yeah.
Pat's number,
Calling
call him.
straight from Madrid's.
just Selu brace in 3 minutes. Put some respect on it. ZTB 1427.
Yes, that's him. I know who he is. That's Zach.
Dude, that's so fixed. That really happened?
Yes, I will
Yeah.
show you the highlight.
Bro.
We'll show after.
Oh my god, dude! If I was betting on that, I would have
Yeah,
like
so that's what I'm
smashed some
saying.
stuff
Oh,
up.
I know.
I would have never bet against
Dude.
Real Madrid, though. I know that.
I think it's
Not
low
a home in
key-
Champions
I think
League.
it's also low key a Harry Kane curse. The guy's remained trophyless. He went to Bayern
To win
just
trophies.
One goal to win trophies because it's a team
And they
that has
lost the
won-
Bundesliga, and they didn't make Champions League.
Yeah. That's what you get for leaving Tottenham.
Which he was
Goal,
not-
Florida.
he was never gonna win a
Nice.
Buck was bouncing around down there.
That's
Barkov, I think.
Loucast luck right
Bryce says 115 charges.
That is not true. We're settling that out of court, bro. Good try.
Manchester City's avoiding all those.
Yeah, they're settling it out of court.
So what does that mean?
It's not going to affect us at all.
They just pay someone a bunch of money and they forget about it?
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll handle it out of court. Basically, I pay you a bunch of money and you shut the hell up.
That's what Kroenke
Wait,
did.
that's what Kroenke did. Kroenke did the same with us.
That's true.
So
That's the way shit works around
if
here,
it
I
goes
guess.
against me, it goes for me. Yes.
Good to know.
Law. Yes.
All right.
So should we move on to OTROT?
Yeah. Good timing. I was
Good timing.
thinking that.
Unless Bryce call in. Bryce. I thought we were getting some more callers.
Yeah, so.
It's all right.
Finally got the. I don't think
I
everyone. No one calls.
You guys, I
Pat's
almost just
phone.
tried to drink my microphone because I thought it was my water.
Oh. So, Shaw, what is your OTROT this week?
My RTO.
OTROT.
My OTROT of the week is cycling related again.
Okay.
I went on a bike ride yesterday, and
Beautiful day.
It was a beautiful day. The rain, we had storms that came through in the early a.m., but they left, dried up. It was beautiful. So I started my bike ride, Tower Grove Park, went east down Arsenal, all the way past the brewery, Anheuser-Busch, all the way up Broadway to the Arch, around the Arch, through the heart of downtown, through Pine. Then I cutted across Market, as I alluded to earlier. I saw City practicing. They built this new bike trail that goes kind of past City Park, goes back across Market, underneath 64, comes back to Jefferson, and then it connects back to Shoto down to Manchester, back to Tower Grove Ave, took to Forest Park through Clayton, and then once I got to Clayton, it got a little dicey
Okay.
because I went down Wyndham and or Window, got lost because I kept going straight instead of my normal route I go, and I ended up in Clayton, got to Hanley, and then I was riding on streets I had no business riding a bike on through Clayton, up giant hills. I got lost. Eventually, I found my way to Ladue Road, and I go, oh, this is familiar. I can take this west, and I just thought that would take me like somewhere around Kirkwood or Webster. No, Ladue Road took me very far west. I went all the way to Creve Coeur, and then I'm like, I need to find a street to turn down, so I turned left down Mason. Sounds familiar.
Mason Road.
I
That's
see-
right by CBC.
I see a school. I go, oh, here's a school. I go, what school is this? Whitfield. I go, where the
Oh.
fuck am I? I go, where's Whitfield?
Yeah, you're
I
right
had
by
no- Belle Reve Country Club
Yeah,
is over
Country
there.
Club.
I looked
Oh,
at
yeah.
a map later. That's where I
Yeah.
was.
Country Club. Yeah.
I was so far west,
right by
dude.
St.
I
Luke's
could.
Hospital.
I'd already biked 35 miles.
How'd you get back? Did you just
I-
back all the way back?
I had to go back. I wasn't gonna call someone.
How many miles did you ride in total?
Well, so once I got figured out where I was going again, I went back down New Ballas all the way past Mercy, past Missouri Baptist, past Kirkwood, and then I got into Webster, and then I made my way back. I knew where I was going. Total miles, I did 46 by the time I got back home.
Damn. So we have some comments to say. Bryce also says knew that would get him triggered. This is all about Roper, by the way. Sorry.
There we go.
Travis says, "Is that guy in red wearing a medium?"
No.
And then
Oh, your
Bryce
jersey's
says,
a little tight,
"Bryce says
dude.
crop
It is a
top
medium.
Roper." And then Travis also says, "Let's go Steelers."
Yeah. Let's
Yeah.
go Steelers pod.
So you had a long bike ride, 46-mile bike ride.
Yeah,
huh?
it shouldn't have been that long, but I made it through. Surprisingly, I look back at my records because I ride with the GPS. I had a bunch of personal best times when I was heading back down Webster and Lockwood. So
Nice.
was
All right,
cruising.
Mr. Roper, what's your OTROT?
I want these commenters to call in. I want Travis or Bryce to call in. But my OTROT is oh, I think it's the June. June month is gonna be filled with TV shows. This is my TV rant for Loucast.
Okay.
We got The Boys. We got House of the Dragons.
Oh,
And we have The Bear coming out. All new
Mm.
seasons on June
Dragons. I will agree
with
with
Bill
you.
Maher. Yeah. Dragons and The Boys, great television. The Bear I haven't got into yet, really. I want to. I've started reading House of the Dragon, the book, again, so I can catch up. Because I caught up to season 1 in the book. Now I need to read season 2.
And we're gonna need shows in June because that's gonna be dog days of summer.
Yeah.
Well, we'll still have NBA and NHL wrapping up, I guess. July is
Also-
really the dog days.
Also,
Yeah.
how about us dodging tornadoes today?
Yeah, it's the past couple days, really.
Yeah,
It's been stormy.
keep
April
saying
showers and May.
I kind of want. I don't want a
Where's the May
tornado to
flowers?
like ruin my house, but like one of the
Oh,
things
we
on my
don't need
bucket
that.
list is to see a tornado with my own 2 eyes. Like,
We're too hilly.
if you don't want to see a tornado with your own 2 eyes, like
There was a tornado in Sunset Hills like years ago.
that's what I was. Who was asking me?
2 years ago. but-
Max was asking me when has there been a real tornado here, and I said that was 2 years ago.
No.
It was like
many
4 or 5 years ago.
No, it was
Maybe like
many
10 years ago now.
Oh yeah. it was-
Bryce says I have a question for Roper, but it doesn't come with a question.
Think of that question. Her quick,
Call
Bryce.
in.
Call in.
Call into my phone. My OTROT, I went down a rabbit hole today, and it was a good one.
Of what?
I listened to the radio this morning like I always do, and they were just reminiscing. They had a trivia question about who scored what goal. Who scored what goal and what day of this day back in 2019, and it just got me down a good rabbit hole today. Kind of got me work sidetracked and just watching old videos
Old
and
playoff videos.
old
Well,
playoff
yeah,
videos.
Yesterday was Pat Maroon Day.
Yeah,
May 7th. It was game 7.
yeah. So it
Against
just,
Ben Bishop.
but it's just good to
what a
reminisce.
game that was. Can we
Get
talk
used
about
to it,
that?
Pat, because it won't happen anytime soon.
It won't happen anytime
Can we
soon. But
talk about
those-
that game, game 7 against Ben Bishop, St. Louis' zone, and Pat Maroon scored the game-winning goal.
Well, no,
like
you
a-
should talk about the fact how close both Jamie Benn and Rupe Heinz were to scoring wraparound
right.
goals.
Yeah.
2 separate plays in overtime.
Yes, yeah.
They were on the goal
I
line
think Jamie
and like
Benn's was the closest, honestly.
can't even imagine how close. Like
If Jamie Benn would have aimed it more towards like the post, he would have scored because it was like Bennington's angle. He didn't have the
there's
line
probably
cover
multiple
on that side.
realities out there where Jamie Benn scores that goal or doesn't score the goal against Team USA versus Canada in the Olympics, and then
he does score.
he doesn't, and then in another reality he scores that other one against the Blues. What year
um,
was that in the Olympics? That was 2012.
Yeah. Well, no. Well, last time the NHL played was 2014, wasn't it? Oshie Sochi.
Yeah, it was
Yes.
2014, and then he scored the game-winning goal against USA.
Oshie
mhm.
Sochi.
All right,
Which
so
NHL players are back next Winter Olympics, right?
Are they?
yeah, no, 2026. Yep.
Yeah.
They just said that. So Bryce has the question: would you rather go to prison for 6 months if it meant you could spend a night with Zendaya? So would you rather go to prison for 6 months
is
and
Zendaya in the prison?
no? You get to spend one night with Zendaya, but
In
you
the
have
prison?
to go. But no. This is the question:
No, I'm
Eh,
not going to prison for 6 months.
just for one night with Zendaya.
No. I had a night with Jess that one night.
Oh my God!
Jess with one S.
All right, yeah, we're
Jess
done.
with one S.
All right, we can end it there.
All right, we're
Hey,
gonna.
I was answering my question.
We're all gonna watch
She asked the
Challengers, and we're all gonna
Challenge-
come back next week and give a synopsis.
Oh,
about what
someone
we
quoted
thought
that
what was the
movie as
best
being
scene.
movie of the year.
Why, 'cause
Really?
Zendaya gets double teamed,
Victoria, who
and we're not
called
talking
in,
about playing tennis.
who called in that first live Loucast. She called it movie of the year. They're all,
Uh,
they're all
guess we're gonna have to watch them,
30th,
figure out
so-
for ourselves. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we appreciate the few of you who watch us live.
We will see you tomorrow night.
Producer
They
Pat
did
is
it.
gonna put these
It's over.
shows-
The game is over.
He's gonna put these episodes on
Spotify
as well.
tomorrow.
So you'll be able to hear him there. And anything else?
No, just thanks for listening. Thanks for watching.
Love you guys.
Love you guys.
See you next time.